Hello, and welcome to another episode of Read Me a Story. It's Miss Tonja, and I'm super excited today to share some holiday stories with you. We will talk about Kwanzaa, we'll talk about Hanukkah, and we will talk about Christmas today. I'm super excited that you joined me. The first thing that we'd like to do is get ready for our story time and get all our wiggles out, and we always start with a yoga stretch. Today our pose is Hanukkah lights. So I need your feet nice and strong and planted on the ground. You bend your knees a little bit and you get your lights up in the air. Show me your Hanukkah lights. You have your flames flickering. You have your Hanukkah lights. Stretch out that back. Good job. We're going to do it one more time together and you can help me. So you have your feet nice and strong on the ground. Bend your knees. Get your back strong. And let's see your lights twinkle in the air. Oh, big stretch. Good job. All right, now we're ready to get seated and we'll start our story time. Let's see what our first story is today. And it is How Do Dinosaurs Say Happy Hanukkah? It's by Jane Yolen and Mark Teague. And you might be familiar with the dinosaur series. This is always a fun, silly one to share. How do dinosaurs say Happy Hanukkah? Does a dinosaur act up on Hanukkah nights when Mama comes in with the holiday lights? Uh-oh. Does he fidget and fuss through the candlelight prayer? Oh boy. Does he blow out the candles when no one is there? Uh-oh. Does he peek at the presents stashed under Dad's bed? Oh, no. Does he write his own name on each gift card instead? Oh, that would be so silly. And the very next day, does he grab up all of the gelt? Oh, I hope not. Squeezing the candy coins until they all melt. Look at the chocolate all over. What a mess. Does he snatch away the dreidels so no one else can play? Oh, he made him sad. Does he do this every night for each of the festive 8 days? Oh, I hope not. He still has chocolate on him and he's making a mess all over the house. But no, a dinosaur doesn't. He sings every prayer. He takes turns with the dreidel, and he remembers to share. That's so nice. He's even sharing with the puppy dog. He eats up his latkes. He clears away his dishes. Oh, that would be so nice to clean up after dinner. He gives Bubby and Zeta big Hanukkah wishes. Each time he's in bed for 8 nights, hear him snore. Let's hear you snore. Shh, shh. Let's hear it. Shh. Good job. Happy Hanukkah, you good dinosaur. Oh, that was so nice of him. All right, that was the end of our first story. We will be right back in a minute and we'll get started on our next one.
I used to think news is news. It's all the same. But it's not. There's a big difference between local broadcast news and cable news. See, local stations are part of my community, connecting me to local news, weather, and sports on every device. It makes sense. Get the news from the people I trust who actually live here. No agenda, no bias like on cable shout shows or social media, just facts. For news I can trust, I stay local. Support your local stations. Text TV to 52886 today.
Welcome back. We're glad you're here. We are talking about holidays, and what we'd like to do next is our sign language for this week, and it is holiday. So can you help me with that? You take your fingers and you kind of put them near your armpits, almost like a chicken, and you say holiday. Let's do it together. Good job. And let's see you do it one more time. Show me. Good job. Holiday. That's holiday in sign language. All right, we're talking about a lot of winter holidays today. Our next fun book is One Wild Christmas, and it's by Nicholas Oldland. This is a very silly story that takes place in the woods. Let's find out what happens. One Wild Christmas. There once was a bear, a moose, a beaver, whose very favorite time of year was Christmas. So not only do we have a bear, a moose, and a beaver, we have 3 snowmen that look like a bear, a beaver, and a moose. Isn't that silly? They look just like they're snowmen. On their first Christmas Eve together, the 3 friends were busy preparing food, hanging their stockings, putting up their lights, and wrapping presents. Everything had to be done to perfection. But when they turned their attention to trimming the Christmas tree, they suddenly realized they had forgotten the most important decoration of all. What do you think they forgot? He says, I thought you were getting the tree. And Mr. Moose said, I think what they're missing is maybe the Christmas tree. Quickly, the moose and the beaver rushed out into the forest. The bear followed close behind. What is he pulling? He has a sled. Why do you think he's taking a sled into the woods? Let's find out. Finally, they came across a maple tree. Too small. Next they saw a birch tree. That's my favorite kind of tree. Beaver says, that's too white. Then they bumped into a towering cedar tree. And Mr. Bear says, too big. None were quite right. I don't know if any of those trees would work for a Christmas tree in your house. Finally, they found a pine tree. It was sweet smelling and had long, soft needles that were just the right size. Now that's a beautiful tree, said Mr. Bear. Look at the cardinal in the tree, too, and the snow is falling. But to the bear's horror, the beaver went to chop down the tree. Look at his teeth. He's chop, chop, chop. The bear loved all living things, especially trees. And this was the most beautiful tree he had ever seen. Now what can they do? The 3 friends had a big problem. There was no way the bear would let the beaver and the moose harm this tree. He says, stop. And the beaver says, we would like to cut it down. The beaver and the moose were not about to let the bear get in the way of the perfect Christmas tree. What do you think they did? Charge! It was a short argument. The moose and the beaver were no match for the bear's strength. Look what he did. He got both of them and they went boom. And he drags them home. The bear was happy the tree was safe, but he worried that his love of trees might ruin their Christmas. Then he had an idea. And what does the bird say up here? Tweet. He's kind of whispering in his ear. Tweet. The bear grabbed his sled and he raced home. He went all the way down the hill. Back at the cabin, the bear gathered all of the food, the decorations, the presents, and he carefully loaded everything onto his red sled again. That's a very heavy pack full of all kinds of things. Now let's see, what do you think he's going to do with those? Maybe he gave up because he didn't have a tree. What do you think? Oh, his journey back proved to be a little more difficult. He's walking up the hill, and what happens? He falls down the hill, and he has to pull his sled and his bag all the way up from the cavern. He's a very strong bear. The moose and the beaver were relieved to see their friends. As soon as they saw the sled loaded with the presents, the food, and the Christmas decorations, they knew exactly what the bear had in mind. What do you think he's going to do? Let's see. Together, they set up a table with all the food. They arranged their stockings. They even hung the ornaments. They placed the presents underneath the tree. And when they were all done, they had a snowball fight. At last, the bear, the moose, and the beaver were ready to celebrate. Not only did they agree that this tree was perfect, they also had the perfect Christmas. The end. Thank you very much. We'll get ready for our next story in just a minute. We'll see you then.
Hi, I'm Evan Carr. I'm an AmeriCorps Vista.
I'm Connie Miller from Free Meal Program in Connie's Kitchen.
So Connie, how did the Meals program begin?
It started about 13 years ago. It was called Community Meals. It was kind of overseen by Love Inc., and there were several area churches involved. Then last year, it kind of all changed. Last year everything changed. That program basically stopped for, I don't know, months, I guess. But then we became Free Meals, and we never stopped.
So how did COVID impact the Free Meals
Well,
program?
that kind of is what caused the break. We had served in the church on a Wednesday night. We talked to our guests and the team because we knew something was coming. And we all agreed we were going to carry on. Well, the next morning I got a call saying it's a suspended program. And I said, well, I've got a key to the church and I'm just going to keep going. So I did, and that first week it was just Chris and I out in the parking lot. I cooked at home, and then I started getting angry calls and texts from the team saying, why didn't you call me? And everybody came back. The cook teams from the other churches didn't come back, so we cooked every week. And just kind of went from there. And that's been, what, like 18, 19 months?
Wow. So what is the best way the community can support the Meals program?
Call me. You can volunteer, you can donate. We need cash right now to buy. We're buying a lot of groceries. We're spending about $600 to $700 a week right now. And the need is plateaued right now, but we are forecasting a spike over the next few weeks. But just to give an idea, in the past year and a half, we have collected about $25,000 in donations. We're starting to run out now. And we have served, conservatively, as of July 1st, over 9,000 meals. And that doesn't even address the groceries, the milk, the bread, the eggs, all the produce. Doesn't even address that. So.
Well, that's amazing, Connie. We're glad to see how much you've been able to help the community through the Meals program and look forward to seeing what you do next.
Well, I am honestly just the one that wouldn't say no, but it's the team. And you know, because you're part of that team. And I want to say to AmeriCorps and Fort County, thank you for sending this young man to us. And he's coming back. He's done with the program, but he's coming back to us. You have been invaluable.
Thank you.
Invaluable. We packed 1,400 and some eggs together one day. So we do everything. So yeah, call me if you want to volunteer, if you want to donate. There's no such thing as a small donation, and we don't say no to anybody who has a heart to volunteer. So call me, 248-933-4579.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Welcome back. Our next story is all about Kwanzaa, and we're going to hear about some traditions at Kevin's Kwanzaa. And this book is by Lisa Bullard. Let's see what it's all about today. Chapter 1 is getting ready for Kwanzaa. Hi, I'm Kevin. See the decorations that I'm making? We're getting ready for Kwanzaa. That's a special holiday for my family. Mom says it celebrates our African American culture. So he's making some special decorations. Not only do they have some special details on it, it's very common to use red, black, and green as the colors to decorate Kwanzaa with. It's kind of similar to red, white, and green for Christmas, and how those are something that you designate for that specific holiday. So red, black, and green are the colors they enjoy using for Kwanzaa. Long ago, many Africans were forced to come to the United States. They came as slaves. Slaves had a very hard life. The Civil War ended slavery in 1965, but sometimes African Americans have still been treated unfairly. Kwanzaa is a way for them to come together and celebrate their shared African culture. Sounds like they're trying to make something good from a very sad time. Mom put a mat on the table. I add the candle holders and the candles. Mom adds fruits and vegetables, and there's an ear of corn for each child. So they talk about the special things. They put a very special mat out, and there's candles that they put on their table, and each of the colors represents something special. We'll learn about that. And next comes the Unity Cup. Didn't I do a great job decorating it? We put out our presents too. So there's the Unity Cup, and we talked about the red and the yellow and the black, and you'll see the red, yellow, and black there, and in the candles. And there's his presents, and he said he puts out the ear of corn. A Kwanzaa holiday began in the United States, but parts of it come from the old African celebrations. These celebrations were held when the crops were ready. The fruits and vegetables will remind people of them, to be grateful for what they have. Chapter 2, lighting the candles. Let's find out all about, we were talking about special color candles. Kwanzaa lasts for 7 days, from December 26th until January 1st. So we light another candle each night. I can hardly wait for my turn. It's on the last night. Grandpa goes first, so tonight he lights the black candle. The candle holder has 3 red candles, 3 green candles, and 1 black candle. The candles are lit in a special order. So let's count. 1, 2, 3 red candles, 1, 2, 3 green candles, and the black candle. And that one was first. Then Grandpa explains the Kwanzaa word for the first day. Every day has a special word in Swahili. That's the African language. The first word, or the word Kwanzaa, also comes from Swahili. So there are 7 words. The first one is unity. The next one is self-determination. The next one is collective work and responsibility. Cooperative economics, that's a big one. Purpose, creativity, and faith. Grandpa's word on the first night means unity. That's sticking together as a group. I think we all like unity. We have unity at home. We have unity with our friends, even at school. Grandpa says sticking together is why Kwanzaa began. A man named Dr. Mulala Karenga created Kwanzaa in 1966. He wanted to bring African Americans together. He wanted them to feel very proud of their shared African American background. I guess it worked because I sure feel proud. Many people have worked to make the lives of African Americans better. Lots of important work took place in the 1950s and 60s. Dr. Karenga created Kwanzaa during this time. Sounds like an important date. Another word for each night. We're on chapter 3. Somebody else lights the candles each night. I can't wait to be ready for my turn, so I wait and watch closely. Mom lights the candles on the 3rd night. We talk about helping each other to solve problems. Mom says, maybe we can work together on my messy bedroom problem. Uh-oh. Families might also share in other activities each night of Kwanzaa. Some enjoy to drink water or juice from the Unity Cup. Remember, he got to decorate the Unity Cup. Kevin had a special job. My brother lights the candles on the 5th night. We talk about setting goals that help our community. Right now I have 2 goals. I want to grow up to be a teacher, and I want to light the Kwanzaa candles. He's waiting so patiently to light that last candle. Most people who celebrate Kwanzaa live in the United States. They're part of the African American community. But people in other countries also like to celebrate. They usually come from African backgrounds as well. And here we have all of our colored candles, our Unity Cup, And here's all of the beautiful colors of Kwanzaa again. They keep using them. The sixth night of Kwanzaa is my favorite. We go to a big party every year. I boom, boom with the drums, and I stomp, stomp with the dancers. I eat and I eat. The word for the sixth day means creativity. Creativity is an important part of Kwanzaa. People make their own decorations, and they make presents for one another as well. Whew, finally my turn. It's the last day of Kwanzaa. I like opening my presents. Oh, but I like lighting the candles even more. So all of the candles are lit because it's the last day. Grandpa says my special word means faith. He says I should believe in our people every day. That will be like living Kwanzaa all year long. That sounds like a very important job to do. The end. Thank you very much for spending some time with me in Kwanzaa. We'll be back in a few minutes for our very next story.
Welcome to Oxford Community Television. We are proud that our 4 communities continue to choose local programming, local news, sports, community issues, familiar faces, celebrations, and commitment to each other. Welcome to Oxford Community Television.
Hi there, we're ready for our very last book today. And I'd like to get a song in about Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and Christmas. So I brought a shaker with me today. You could use a special instrument you have at home. You could use a box of cereal. You could even use your hands, and you could clap and you could snap and you could do anything with us, all right? So I'm going to use a shaker and we're going to sing a song. Ready? We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Happy Hanukkah, we wish you a Happy Kwanzaa and a Happy New Year. Ready? You can do it with me. Let's hear your shaker. Even if you don't know the words, let's hear you shake, shake, shake. You could even sing and dance. Ready? We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Happy Hanukkah, we wish you a Happy Kwanzaa and a Happy New Year. Good job! Give yourself a hand. All right, we're ready for our very last story, Coco's Cranky Christmas. He looks pretty grumpy. Let's see what we can do. And this story is illustrated by Beth Hughes. Let's find all about Coco. This is Coco. He's missing his Christmas joy. Can you help him? Okay, let's help Coco out. Try making a silly face. Let's see your silly face. Good job. Oh, well, that didn't work. Maybe Coco's bored. Come on, Coco, let's go for a walk. walk to the book to the other side of the room and back. Okay, so Coco's going to walk his book all the way over to the other side of the room, and he's going to come back. Let's see. Good job. You wore Coco out, but he's still very cranky. Maybe a doggy Christmas carol will put him in the holiday spirit. What do you think? Can you bark jingle bells? Oh boy, let's go. Get ready? What do you think? Look, jingle bells right on his collar. But Coco still doesn't have any Christmas cheer. Oh, we tried. Let's see. Try clapping your hands really loud. Let's hear it. Really loud. Clap, clap, clap. Good job. Let's see if that worked. Oh, you're so sparkly, Coco. Sparkly and grumpy. How about a cookie? Choose a cookie for Coco. Watch out for drool. Should he have a green ball? Or maybe a red and white bone? Ooh, there's a red dog house or a blue dog. I think we'll pick a green ball for Coco. Maybe that will be fun. That matches his green shirt. Let's see if he'll like it. He liked the cookie, but he's still cranky. Sometimes it helps to look at things from a different angle. Oh, we're going to turn the book upside down. Get ready. Let's see. A gift will make Coco feel better. Dogs love surprises. Let's choose a gift for Coco to open. This one has a blue ribbon. What color ribbon is this one? You're right, that one's green. Ooh, this is a yellow fancy pom-pom. What color is this one again? Another blue ribbon, just like that. And a green pom-pom. Okay, I think we'll go for the yellow pom-pom. That one's right in the middle. Uh-oh, cookies don't feel so good when you're head over tail. What do you think is going to happen? Oh, no! Look, the present was a pretty snow globe. Wait, is his tail wagging? Shake, shake, shake. We're going to shake the book and make it snow. Ready? Shake it. Is it snowing? Look. Nice work. Coco likes the snow. Hey, what's that? Look up, Coco. Hold the book up high so Coco can see. Ready? Can he see way up there? It's snowing for Coco. Are you ready for Christmas now? Does he look like he's ready? I think you did a good job. Merry Christmas, Coco. Oh, that's one of my favorites. We thank you very much for coming today. I hope you had a wonderful time. We got a chance to learn more about Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and Christmas. We had a great time together. I would like to make sure we give special thanks to the beautiful view we have today from WoJo's greenhouse. And they will be open up until Christmas Eve, so you can come on down and check out the pretty views, take some pictures, and maybe do some of your Christmas shopping. Have a fabulous day. Goodbye.